Hi, this is Susanna Corbett. Thanks for downloading Stepod and Son.
Hello and welcome to Steptoe and Son, the podcast based at Mews Cottage, 26A, Aldrum Lane, Shepherd's Bush. This is the home of the world's most famous rag and bowmen, or as Harold would say,
salvage recovery operative.
My name's Darren.
And I'm his co-host Si, also known as Two of the Three Comedians podcast that we co-host along with the amazing Tom from One Foot in the Podcast.
We hope you enjoy listening. Please check out the pod on Spotify, Insta, Twitter and all other platforms.
Hey up, mate.
Welcome, Si. Okay, mate?
Yeah, how you doing? You okay?
Yeah, good. Yeah, happy Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, mate. Yeah, that's what are we? 4 days out, is it?
Yeah, was it 21st today? So yeah, God, nearly there.
Nearly there. Yeah, hang on, I'm just messing around with me settings here. Is it coming through all right after the debacle?
Yeah, clear. Yeah, I don't know what happened. The other week, it was the three of us were recording, weren't we? So I don't know what.
Yeah,
But the boom arm's looking good.
booming.
Booming. We were booming.
Booming.
What would you call that? What you got there? Is it like a telescopic boom arm?
Yeah, it's similar to like an angle poise job. You know, like you have like angle poise lamp. Yeah, it just means I've got clamped to this little sort of desk in front of me, or what do you call it? Sort of the mini table. And, yeah. So I can take it out, but it's supposed to sort of. Oh, hang on, have I lost you?
Oh, I'm back.
That's all right. Yeah, I can take it out, but yeah, it's supposed to balance it. There is one of them pop filters I had as well, but it kept dropping down, so I stopped messing around with it. But
yeah, I think you need you probably need more room for stuff like that.
well, this is it.
I mean,
Yeah, you know, look at some of the pod folks like in proper sound rooms, like what's it called?
Yeah, like soundproof booths,
Soundproof,
and they have all the Yeah, well, that could be us one day. You never know.
Well, yeah, you got to dream, haven't you? Mind you, Chatterbix and stuff, they're fairly big, and they still do it in their spare rooms, don't they, whatever? So
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, fair play. Yeah, and they get an income from it.
well, they are. I love that David's postman just like pops in every now and then, and
It does. Yeah,
it's
yeah. You're
irritated
going.
by it, doesn't he?
All right, mate. Is that for me?
Yeah.
It's the postman.
He was saying in a recent episode he needs to like, if he's listening, he needs to give him like a signal so he knows he's listening to this episode because he knows they're talking about him. So it's like, just I don't know, just cough or something twice or something, so so I know that I'm talking about.
Well, a lot of the posties, like my mate Tony, he's been on the pod, and he's a postman, and he'll listen to podcasts as he's going around because he used to listen to the Three Comedos ones.
Oh, brilliant!
So as he's doing his round, he's just got the. So yeah, he must listen to Chatterbix.
Nice. I was listening to Ant and Tom on One Foot in the Podcast talking about Who's Listening, which it was on BBC.
Okay, yeah, good one.
It's on BBC Four the other night actually. Was it Thursday night, Wednesday night? I was watching it, which yeah, no, it's not nice to see it on mainstream channels. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, no, it's good. Funny enough, one of our very, very good friends of the pod, he's on Twitter or X. He's called Elton Marion.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just copied me in something or added me in. He's saying that so the Christmas radio specials are going to be played on
nice.
BBC Radio 4 at 7:30 a.m., 12:30 and 6:30 on Boxing Day.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's
So
nice.
yeah, the BBC do that, and then also I think he sent something to me the other day. So the TV Christmas specials of the party, and then the 1974 one.
Yeah.
That's also going to be shown on Christmas Day on that TV.
Oh, nice. Oh, brilliant.
So, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Anyone who wants to watch it Christmas Day, and funny enough, he sent me that a day after I'd put both episodes on our YouTube channel, so they're both on there as well.
Yeah.
So if you want to watch those.
I do wish, who am I to moan? The fact they're showing them anything at all is great, but I do wish they could upscale stuff on That's TV and things because it is just showing in SD, isn't it? Which,
yeah,
it's
there's actually some really good.
2005 again.
you get better ones on YouTube if you go on there. It's
Yeah.
a lot of
it's odd, isn't
we
it?
didn't we? I put series different episodes of the black and white series. They've been made into color, and I've put them up on there. They're quite good. I mean,
Yeah.
I've had a few people moan on this saying, "Oh, you could have upscaled it or cleaned it more with the AI thing." Yeah, but that's a bit technical for me? I was like,
Oh, see, this
yeah,
is the thing, in it. It's sort of like you kind of think, well, actually, in the spirit in which it was made and shown, like, we're seeing it far better than
yeah.
anyone ever saw it in 1962 or whatever, aren't we? So,
And I don't like that. You know, when it's too fake, it's like
yeah,
ultra polished. I don't
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. That's it. It's sort of, yeah, there's a lot to be said, isn't there? We've said before, I think there's a lot about classic comedy, and it's just rooted in how you see it or how you first saw it. And
Hmm.
like newer comedies perhaps just don't have that so much. I don't know.
It's a bit like
But
this one.
yeah.
So, what we going to review now, mate?
So I'm just getting it up actually because I've just realised my YouTube, my DVD doesn't have subtitles. And obviously, we watch this with the
Yeah.
sound off usually, don't we? So did we say the Economist?
Yeah, so
Let's go back
series
to
one,
finish up series one, haven't we? That we haven't really finished.
we couldn't do that. I think, what did we do before the series one
So we've done the piano, we've done the offer,
and the offer? Yeah, it was those two, wasn't it?
those two, yeah, and yeah, yeah, the Economist and the Bird and the I'm trying to remember what the other ones are called
Diploma,
now.
I think was the other one, wasn't it?
Diploma, that's it. Yeah, that Diploma particularly is quite a nice little gem of an episode because you've
Yeah,
got sort of another escape plan, so to speak, haven't you, of Harold? This time he's going to get a sort of television
yeah.
repair, isn't it?
I,
I think so.
I think the three of them are quite similar. I don't know if you got it ready, mate. Should we hit play?
Yeah, well, like I say, for some reason, series one
Oh,
doesn't have the subtitles. Every other series does, but series one doesn't, which is
yeah, online. It's got the subtitles are not that reliable because like I noticed
yeah,
whenever Albert talks about the horse, because obviously he says the horse, they
yeah.
translate it to owls. It's like owls, the horse, 'cause they can't pick
Oh,
up what he's
it's not
saying.
good,
So
is it?
it is quite
Yeah,
funny.
yeah. You're in trouble. So obviously it's just like captions, isn't it? So they just
Mm.
take like probably even that's AI. Because I've realized recently as well the all our podcasts get on Apple get transcripted, don't they?
Yeah, yeah,
Automatically. Which again, so you notice some of the spelling mistakes that come up in there when things aren't quite exactly as they're supposed to be. But so right,
yeah.
sorry, so The Economist is it? That's what we're going to
The
go with.
Economist we're gonna do, yeah. So if we
Just
hit
get it
play,
up.
so yeah, series one, episode four. Do you know when it went out originally?
Oh, I'll be honest. Yeah,
It's
one
got to
thing.
be 1962, and this series, but I
Oh,
think it
1962, definitely. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
1962.
Yeah.
So it would have been. There we go. I think I've got it. Ah, there we go. So recorded 30th of May 1962, broadcast the 28th of June,
Okay, 20th of June.
and is
Nice.
an uncredited
Problem.
role from our friend Frank Thornton.
All right, nice. Are
Right,
you watching the version that's got like a small screen and then a background that's a bit odd?
yeah, have you,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's the one.
Franklin Burner, I think it is. Yeah, I'd say.
Yeah.
Cool.
No, yeah, do you know what? I completely forgot he was in this, Frank Thornton.
So this is his first appearance then
Yeah, it's got to be in it. He's just
in
he's
Steptoe,
listed as the man.
the man.
Yeah, he's got no character name or
Oh
yeah.
wow.
So I meant to ask, so have you how far into your Christmas comedy episodes have you got? Have you done Rising Damp?
Done Rising Damp, did the Vicar of Dibley the other day. Approaching some Fools and Horses ones. I've been watching them on and
Yeah.
off for a little bit anyway. We watched Mr. Bean last night. What else did we watch? Yeah, I watched a few others. Yeah, how about yourself?
Yeah, we haven't done Mr. Bean, funny enough. We did
All right.
yeah, did Rising Damp, did Vicar of Dibley. I haven't done the bottom one yet. Gonna have to do
Oh,
bottom
the bottom one, of
like this
course.
one,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Three wise men.
Yeah. Gold,
Gold.
frankincense, and grr. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a good on that. But yeah, no, I've in my head I've had that tune all day. The clip you sent me, the Rising Damp movie, the
Oh yeah.
Rising Damp
It's
is
very,
gonna catch 'em
very
all. It's
I love
funky,
that.
isn't it?
Yeah, I really enjoy it. Like I said to you before, you can't actually get the 45
Mm.
single of it, and one side is just the song, and the other side is Rigsby commentating over it.
Mm.
Which it's just any chance to have a bit more Leonard Rossiter is
Yeah.
a bad
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Like you said, the opening scenes to the film are brilliant. Like the
Oh,
opening
it's
credit, where he's perving over those women going
fantastic.
past, and then the builders turn up, and he's like, "Rising damp." He's trying to get me shut down. He goes, "I can have rising damp in attic."
But it was such a different feel because obviously it was a real house,
Mm.
wasn't it, rather than sets. So although it's still dingy, it was better lit. So you kind of, it was, yeah, as films go, I don't think it's too bad compared with some
It's all
obviously.
right. I think it struggled at the time, didn't it? Because obviously Rich
Yeah,
Beckinsale had died, and they
yeah,
replaced him with
yeah,
another actor who was good, but you couldn't replace
yeah.
Alan, could
I
you?
think Leonard Rossiter gave him a bit of a hard time because obviously how we know how
Mm.
Len could be. I've read somewhere that I'm gonna get this right. I think Rossiter wanted it to be more just three episodes strung together,
Mm.
whereas the writer wanted to do something different. Eric Chappelle wanted to do something different, and they didn't really want that, which is a shame because it would be nice to have a completely original story. But so
Yeah,
it's
it would
kind of
have
like a
been nice.
retread of some of them, isn't it? But
Yeah.
yeah. In fact, Philip's already there, isn't he? That's the other way around because they have a sort of Alan replacement arriving rather than Philip
Oh
arriving.
yeah, yeah. He's an art student, and then he's yeah.
Yeah,
Philip's already there. Yeah. No, it's a good film, but like you said, it is sort of three episodes
it
pushed
is.
together, isn't
Yeah.
it?
And the whole Seymour thing sort of works well, but it obviously never meets Miss Jones in the series, but in
No.
the film he falls in love with her, or sorry, she falls in love with him, and it's a scam, isn't it? But
So we've
yeah,
got Albert. I think he's trying on clothes that they picked up off the round, haven't they?
yeah.
So I
Are
find
you-
this one, like most of the series one, like if you watch back to back, if are quite similar. It's always Harold trying to make him well a few bob really and trying to get out of there.
yeah, yeah. This is it, pretty much. Yeah. Um, it's the idea, isn't it, that this was a way of life, wasn't it? And I suppose these days people, sell stuff online, don't they? And access,
Yeah,
what's it called, eBay and let's go out my head names. There's another trading place, isn't there?
yeah. There's
Old clothes,
Vinted
basically.
and yeah, there's all different. I mean that yeah, now it would be a lot easier then. They'd have to physically go out and sell it.
Yeah.
You
I
know.
was just thinking, could you imagine Steptoe on eBay? That'd be interesting, selling scrap iron on eBay.
Yeah, I sent you
Yeah.
that. There is a salvage metal merchants up in I think it was
Oh, yes, you did.
North
That's right.
Wales
Yeah.
that I
Yeah.
sent, and it's very Steptoe-esque.
Yeah.
They've got like a yard, and there's just everything in it from tin baths to
Yeah.
equipment, different DJing equipment, and then there's sort of furniture, and it is really Steptoe-esque. I love it. I think it's really good. I think it
Yeah.
was it Pontypridd way? So yeah, it would have been
Yeah,
southwest.
that's
But
right. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I'll let you know if I'm ever down sort of that way.
Oh
I'll
yeah,
try
it'd be
and test it
worth
out
looking
and
in, wouldn't it? Yeah.
yeah,
It's amazing how much younger, obviously, it's first series, isn't it? But how youthful both of them look, really.
yeah,
Space of 10 years, obviously aged quite a bit. Um,
yeah.
but
Harold doesn't change a lot because of the wig he uses in the later one, but Albert, he definitely looks old in the latter series, doesn't he?
yeah, he does.
And a
He
lot more
does.
haggard. Because like
Yeah.
this one now, he's full head of hair really, and he
Yeah, exactly. That's it, isn't it? And
uh,
I think last time I heard this one was on I heard it was on the radio version, so I've not watched it for a good while.
that's the other thing with these. They do lend themselves to the radio.
Hmm.
There's this
Yeah, because
head
not a lot
sort of
going on really in terms of
no heavy
scenes, is
dialogue
there?
in it, and
So
it's
yeah.
razor sharp sort of script. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I was having a look in the Robert Ross book about it. And they
Okay.
said that this was one of the ones, the episode, The Economist, they tried to adapt, that failed attempt in America to,
Oh, the pre-Sanford and Son. Yeah.
yeah, pre-Sanford and Son, when they tried to adapt it earlier, I think it was like
Mm.
67. This was one of the failed sort of attempts at it.
Okay.
But that, yeah, there was a few. And apparently, in the original script to this, there was a nod or sort of a comment about Marilyn Monroe.
Okay.
And they took it out because she died about 3 weeks later.
Oh, blimey. Yeah, yeah, it's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, gosh. Yeah, early
So it was around
60s
about
as
that
well.
time, yeah. So that they felt they shouldn't keep it in, so they had to sort of cut it out.
Ah, fair enough.
It was-
Yeah.
yeah.
Similar thing happened with men behaving badly. There's a cut bit about Princess Diana.
Oh, is it?
I think they were doing a comic relief special, and it was something about the Queen hogging the iron or something at Buckingham Palace, and Princess Diana couldn't get near it or something. But because Diana then passed away, they cut it. I have to give credit
God.
to Dirty Feed for that. That's all from his website. He investigated that quite thoroughly. But yeah,
Yeah.
I suppose topical things, when you write them and things happen, you then have to adapt them, don't you? But
Yeah, oh God, yeah, because yeah. Also in the book, it says about yeah. Well, this is word for word a reference to Marilyn Monroe in The Economist, originally broadcast weeks before her death, and one to John F. Kennedy in Walla Walla Cat's Meat were removed, and the Kennedy reference was never reinstated. Yeah,
gosh,
you wouldn't want that if you're trying to
uh,
appeal to American audience.
that's true. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So yeah, early setup here. Then we've got how Albert's trying to sort of find some gold in all the clothes they've got, or
yeah,
sort of going out to sell again, but Harold's not convinced. Yeah, which
yeah.
I
It's
suppose it's
funny the
quite
old
early
man, 'cause
establishing.
yeah, the old man always says to me, "Oh, this would be worth a fortune," or if you take this up west, and he's like, "Well, sell it then, get rid of it." It's like
Yeah,
if it's worth a bomb. Let's give it the living, hand to mouth.
yeah.
But he won't part with anything, will he?
Well, this is the thing. When it comes to business, the old man does know a little bit about what he's talking about, doesn't he? But then he
Mm.
contradicts that by sort of like you say, sitting on some of the good stuff that he could be, making some money out of. So
Yeah, because you see Harold will bring home like new suits and stuff and shoes, and then Albert squirrels them all away in his room. He's like, "I'm just your personal tailor."
this is a similar Tony Fools. I don't know if you want this bit here. I might be a little bit behind you, perhaps, but the bit about the sideboard, they're talking about oranges,
Yeah.
um, Seville oranges.
Oh, the
Which is similar to the
Fifes.
banana fifes, isn't it? Yeah, the fifes banana box. A banana made of old banana boxes, a Queen Anne cabinet that Dell's got.
I like Grandad's idea. He goes, maybe they're antique banana boxes.
Oh gosh, yeah,
Yeah, because funny enough, I was going to say this, well, as we find out like later on in the episodes, Harold, he goes off on his own and purchases
yeah,
um, false teeth, like
yes, yes,
4,000 pairs of false teeth. It's a bit like
yes.
Rodney in it with the suntan lotion,
That's right. Yeah.
in the middle of winter.
So are you at the bit with the candle? Or have you passed that bit?
Yeah, just by the
Yeah. So he's looks like he's threatening to set fire to it. Uh, yeah, these subtitles aren't coming up brilliant for me. They seem to be dropping in and out, but
No, you're probably better off without them. Mine are all over the shop. Yeah, there's a couple of good external shots in this episode as well. I always like it when they
Yeah.
show outside.
Yeah. I was going to say internally as well. We're getting a good look round.
Mm. Yeah, the
Um,
beers in it. But yeah, look, because later on in the episode, it shows outside, and it's obviously mid-60s London.
yeah.
It's probably quite a vibrant place, 60s,
Oh, yeah.
that.
Swinging 60 is about to kick in place.
And then you've
Yeah.
got like the dreariness of the Steptoe yard and the
Yeah.
horse and cart. Yeah,
So he's got this book, hasn't he? And it's all about economy.
mm,
Economics, I think that's what it's called, isn't it? Which I'll be
'cause
honest, I didn't really know what that was until I actually became a teacher and realized that
mm.
it's all about how the country works and how buying and selling works, isn't it? Essentially,
Yeah.
like stocks
Yeah,
and
no, it is. It's funny how sort of relevant they are now, like with the diploma.
yeah,
I was watching that is something, and then I think it's in what's the other one where he mentions about the Channel Tunnel and about how once we're in Europe, about how European junk sellers can come over here and sell and buy our junk.
yeah.
And then you think how relevant that is now with the whole Brexit thing in and out, and
Oh
then
gosh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
having
It's
to
true.
trade in Europe. And you think, Christ, it was on the ball, wasn't it?
Yeah. That's it. These things just come back round again, don't they? But
I don't know if you're at this bit savage where Harold says about we're gonna have to melt Hercules down.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Melt him down for glue.
That's, in those days, that was what it was, wasn't it? I mean, I don't know. I'm sure that's probably been outlawed now, and rightly so. But yeah,
All
it
the
was
cat's meat.
Walla Walla Cat's Meat. That's series two,
God.
isn't it? Coming up. Yeah.
Yeah. Puts him in his tins. Oh God.
Yeah.
Which came back, didn't it? Do you remember that scandal a few years ago with the cottage pies
Horse
and
meat scandal. Yeah.
horse
Yeah.
meat?
Yeah.
Steptoe was on the
Just a
ball
line
there.
of book leading work leads to communism.
Yeah, I like that because, well, I
Gosh.
don't, you know what I mean? Because it's quite funny because Albert's saying read books and that leads to communism.
Yeah.
And then Harold's saying, well, the book I'm reading is about capitalism. He's like, how can that lead to communism? He's like, it's about how to make money.
Complete opposite, isn't it? Really, it's about look, look after yourself and sod the rest, basically. How can make a living by you, how make a fortune by using your loaf. Yeah, that's
Have you
good.
got to the bit yet with Albert with his shotgun?
No, not quite. Oh no, hang
Right.
on. I think he is. I think he's polishing it. Is he polishing it?
What I'll do, I'll pause mine until you get on it. I
Yeah,
think
sorry, mate. Yeah,
that's all right.
trim round this bit. It's God, he pulls some good faces, doesn't he? Wolf
Yeah, he's
Brambell.
proper gurning.
And then need at least a 10-ton lorry. The horse is a relic of our inefficient past. There we go. Meltdown Hercules. Yeah, I'm catching you up now. Yeah,
Yeah, it's savage, isn't it, saying that?
it's very sad, Dad. It's evolution. Adapt or die.
Yeah, that is harsh. You know, they've had the horse
Uh,
20 years. It's part of the family.
there's doom. There's no place. Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause it's Harold, isn't it? He's so sort of malleable. You know, he reads that book and that's it. Then he's all about the capitalism and making money. And then other episodes, he's a bit more sort of, for the people rather than profit.
Yeah, that's it. Well, it does show genuine. When Hercules passes away,
Mm.
in series five, he's genuinely upset, isn't he?
Yeah, definitely. Death in the family, that one.
One of these days, will get a hoof right in the cake. He'll serve him right. Well, he does, doesn't he? By the time the TB or not TB, he's been kicked in the ghoulies, but he can still enjoy himself.
That's it. Yeah, remember that time the horse kicked you in the ghoulies?
Yeah, right. But he's got the shotgun and he's messing about with it now. So what was he
Well,
trying to do?
he's putting fake woodworm in the
Ah,
cabinet.
right.
Because yeah, towards the start of the episode, Harold says about how the um like more unscrupulous settlers put fake
Yeah.
woodworm in their cabinets by shooting at it with a shotgun. So the pellets hit it and just spread.
Pretty trim looking Harry Corbett there in his long johns and uh,
Yeah, tucked in. God.
yeah.
Yeah, so this is what I mean
Right
about the
round about
external.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you see the external shots and he's surrounded by cars and it looks quite a nice sort of
yeah.
area. So
There's our Frank giving
yeah,
his usual sort of sneery look. He's always looking down on the Steptoes, isn't he? Really, most of the
yeah,
episodes. He plays a Frenchman, doesn't he? One and gets into a fight, and then
yeah.
sees the travel agent guy. It's
Remember that for later.
yeah, righto.
Just clock one.
Yeah, yeah. I'll shut up now. I've just realised what happened there.
It's hard though, because I've done a little Christmassy quiz, but based on like your Christmas episodes.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah. No,
because whenever we
fantastic.
do it, when we were doing the quizzes on the episodes we're reviewing, we always end up talking about it and then going
I
back and
know, I know.
answering the
Yeah,
quiz. So
yeah.
but yeah, so we're back in the yard now, and so what's Harold got? He's
So
got a
he's got 4,000, or whatever they are.
tarpaulin.
Yeah, let's have a look. The old man's looking a bit excited. And it's dentures, false teeth. I mean, yeah. Now, I thought false teeth had to be molded to someone's mouth, but is this like the older
Oh
days and you'd
God.
literally glue it in? I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
If
years
there's
ago,
like
I
a
remember.
mold.
Well, not even years ago. I worked with a guy in about 2012, and he had complete false teeth, and he wasn't that old. He was sort of late 40s, and he said years ago, he said they wouldn't do any fancy dentistry. If you had a problem in your teeth, they'd remove them and give you false teeth. Without sometimes they didn't really need it. It was just easier. They
Yeah.
just rip them out and give you a full set of gnashers. So
You
I
know, this is
suppose it was.
this is reminding me of Phoenix Nights. So I've got a question for Mr. Potter. Did he have false teeth? Tea? Pissing out. Have you
This-
had the false tea? Who is
oh,
this?
with the club burnt down.
The club,
Jerry
your club has it's Mixu Patalainen, Bolton Coroner's office.
goes, oh, not Jerry. Jerry, oh, no, not
Yeah.
Jerry. He's going, sick
Sick
pigs laughing at
animals.
death at 5 in the pissing morning.
And then the real copper rings back like about 2 minutes later.
Cop a load of this.
Got a load of this. Good
So
night.
what do you think of like Peter Kay? He's touring at the moment. He's doing quite a bit of publicity, and he's mentioned, isn't he, about a Phoenix Nights film or
All right,
potentially a
okay.
series.
Yeah, I mean, part of you feels like, it's getting 25 years now. That ship's sort of
Mm.
sailed. Maybe it's time to leave it. He wouldn't need any makeup now, I guess, would he? Or maybe he would actually, thinking about it. He's
Well,
probably
I think
amazing.
he's clever. It's a bit like with Partridge we said before. They're getting older, they're
Yeah.
growing into the role. But I don't know how like Max and Paddy and
Well, Paddy
what's it?
McGuinness is huge, isn't he now? So whether he'd want to come
Yeah,
back to it,
and
I
both
don't know.
Kennys. Like, how would it work? Because Kenny, God, like,
Yeah,
he'd be really getting on, wouldn't he?
yeah, and same with Jerry St. Clair.
Yeah, Christ, Jerry.
Dave Spikey. Yeah. Saw him in something recently, and yeah, he looked a bit older. I don't know. I suppose if it's a film, it's
Mm.
one off in it, I guess, and it's
I'd
got
love him to do like an hour special or something and not
yeah.
stretch it thin. But I do like the cynical side of me. I think Peter Kay's just saying it for publicity because he knows that'll get
Oh,
trending. And then
yeah.
he's doing it for charity at the minute, isn't he? That tour, he's
He
played.
is fair play to him. I'm sure he
Yeah,
said he'd written series three of Phoenix Nights at least 15 years ago, and it's
yeah,
since. I know he sort of had a bit of a. I think he's had a bit of a fallout with uh,
Spike, even it,
yeah,
and
Spikey
Fitzmaurice.
and Fitzmaurice, yeah. But then they did the
Yeah,
stage show, which I didn't see, but I think was very good.
mm.
So I've already sort of done a little bit of a reunion, but
And he doesn't really like Peter. He doesn't really do a lot with Paddy anymore, does he?
no, I think Paddy's like arguably Paddy's gone more mainstream than he has. Like I think obviously because he probably has to work that little bit harder,
Mm.
Paddy McGuinness, because he's not as talented. Let's be honest. He's good,
Yeah,
but he's not a naturally gifted comedian. I think the comedy
no.
thing hasn't really worked for him, has he? So he's gone down presenting route,
Mm.
hasn't he, and stuff. And he's found his place. He's very good at what he does.
Mm.
If you want that sort of cheeky northern everyman, he's your man to go to, isn't he? Really,
Yeah.
him Vernon Kay. I think Vernon Kay is similar, isn't he?
Yeah, funny I forgot tickets to see Vernon in
Oh,
March.
nice.
He's doing like a 90s tour.
Oh, brilliant.
He does a bit of DJing and yeah, I got tickets for
Fantastic.
me and Jem to see him in Cardiff.
Oh, brilliant.
So,
Oh, that'd be good.
yeah, should be a
I thought you were
giggle.
going to say you're going to watch Family Fortunes being recorded.
Yeah, if it's up there, I'll give you the money myself.
Yeah. I'd love to see Les Dennis come back to that because he was just the
Oh,
boss
it's
of
good.
that.
Yeah, the one he went on Chatterbix, didn't he? And that episode, that was
Did.
brilliant. I
Brilliant
love
episode. Hearing him
that
talk
pod.
about all the stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah. Working with
Russ
Russ
Abbott and
Abbott
all.
and stuff like that. Because again, I've got a real soft spot for Russ Abbott. Like,
Mm.
just before my time, the Russ Abbott show. But I do gone back and watch some of the stuff. And yeah, very,
Mm.
very underrated, I think. But
Yeah, clever man as well. Like my dad was a big fan of him. I can
yeah.
remember as a kid, my dad would rave about Russ Abbott, and
Yeah. Not,
you know,
not, not a
it was.
bad singer as well. He did Fagin in Oliver.
Oh, okay.
Well, just about that time, because he was in the last couple of series of Summer Wine, which actually I thought he kind of elevated it a little bit because it was
Yeah.
getting a bit stale, and then they cancelled it. But yeah, he's done like a few albums and stuff, and yeah, no, Lay Denis, the French fire engine, as Bob and Vic and Bob cut. There's an episode of Shooting Stars where he's on, and he's getting more and more pissed as it goes along. But yeah, they call him Lay Denis, the French fire engine. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
because didn't he do what was it, Basildon Bond?
Basil
No,
and Bond, yeah,
the
that's
James
it.
Bond spoof.
Cooper Man.
Yeah.
Uh, sure they did some snooker stuff. There's a snooker
Yeah.
skit they did, and there's like, Les Dennis is playing snooker, and yeah, I
Was he
can't
coughing or something on the
something like
shot?
coughing that. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Good.
Yeah.
But no, that Chatterbix episode with Les Dennis, because he's worked with everyone, and he even talked
Mm.
about what was the name of his partner he was with, the
Oh,
comedy double act.
one who passed away. Yeah, it was really sad.
Yeah, at the height of their fame, and yeah,
Yeah,
he was,
again, never heard of him because before my time,
mm,
he'd gone. But
he was devastated. But he saw, and he talked a bit about when he was on extras with Ricky Gervais, and
oh yeah,
he willing to take the piss out of himself. But yeah, no, it surprised me that episode. It was really
Yeah,
good.
no, it's good. It's good. So we've got Harold playing golf now, it looks like.
Is he left-handed or is it me?
Yards. Yeah, yeah, it looks like it. It looks like it. So his plan is he's bulk bought these teeth and yeah, I think obviously try and tie up the cap, tie up some money in that, and then yeah, try and sell them basically. It
Just
gets
looking at
referred back to this episode, doesn't it? In the future, I'm sure.
all
I'll
the teeth. Yeah,
time we bought these teeth, but
that's quite rare, isn't it? They very rarely refer back to an episode.
no, and then the specifics as well. You know exactly what it
Mm,
was like. Because I, again, you could have just made that reference as a throwaway thing. Like we
yeah.
never see Rodney buying the sun cream, do we? We just hear about it.
No, just yeah.
Um, yeah, it's
I was just looking at Harold's get-up. I mean, that he's got like a
he's
white sleeveless
yeah.
shirt on, but he hasn't ironed it. He's still got like
Yeah,
the creases in it,
the old man
and the
looks
flat
neat
cap.
anyway. It's he's got a waistcoat on. It's yeah.
Yeah, it makes you wonder why like the old man bothers wearing that. It's like a cardigan, but it's hanging off him. It's like that can't keep him warm.
Yeah, it's a little bit like Grandad wearing his pajamas underneath his like his main clothes, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But what's that advert say? They put an advert in
£40.
the Times.
Yeah, £40 or near offer, 4,000 false teeth. And
In the Times of all.
it's coming down in price. It's down to £10.
Chance of someone £10 or near offer, 4,000 teeth, sets of false teeth.
So was that just to play golf to pass the time while he was waiting for this sort of big deal to come in? That was the idea, is it? That he
Must be,
can pay
he's chipping balls into a pot of paint.
him. But now, yeah, all has failed. He's back on the rounds again. So, yeah. Wonder where they got the inspiration for this then. Was it just sort of like an idea that something they'd heard about, or
Yeah, I don't say a lot in the book about that, but yeah, because quite often they're sort of inspired. They'll see adverts for things, or they'll be
yeah,
driving past and see. There's like the two rag and bone men. The whole Steptoe was inspired by two rag and bone men they saw outside on it in the street.
mm.
Galton Simpson. So
Well, I'd love to go back to the Galton Simpson archive and
mm,
sometime in York and just have another plough through, see if there's any other bits like that. I'm not saying a diary, but something like that. Just notes would be a
mm,
great read, wouldn't they? Like a
like
sort of
put the
planning
the
notes.
the memos, the BBC memos together in like a
Yeah,
timeline.
that'd be great,
That'd be
wouldn't it?
fascinating. That.
Yeah, just to see what sort of yeah, chronologically what happened when type thing. But
So they're
yeah,
they're back at the yard arguing over the teeth.
yeah, yeah. What's he bought now? Gas
So he's got
masks. Oh
tarpaulin, so
gosh,
gas mask. But if you think though, gas mask now would be, a rare thing, but in the
yeah.
60s,
Oh
less than 20 years since the war,
yeah.
there's
So
probably
there's probably
millions of
some.
them knocking about.
Yeah, I suppose you had the Cold War ramping up. I suppose you didn't know if it was going to kick off again.
Yeah. When was the Bay of
Um,
Pigs and all that? And that was early 60s.
63, 62. It was before Kennedy was
Mm.
assassinated, so probably 62 or 63. Yeah, it's around this time. Um,
Albert looks
yeah,
absolutely fuming. His face, he's gonna flip.
yeah. Sorry, mate. Elf on the shelf
That's all
stuff.
right. No worries. So yeah, so Albert's fuming. He's just stormed off. He's just saying about, we haven't even sold the teeth. And we've got to get
Yeah.
rid of thousands of gas masks.
That's the idea, isn't it? Bulk buying. Bulk buying is the way forward.
It
Um,
is.
so like again, an early prototype Del Boy, isn't it? In some ways, it's trying to sort of
Yeah,
yeah,
it is the blueprint for Del Boy, really, isn't it? The
it is.
buying and selling this time next year, we're going to be millionaires. They never actually say that in Steptoe, but that's the plan in
No.
it to make enough. It's funny because Harold's is always to make enough money to get out of rag and bone in, whereas
Yeah,
Albert's, he's just quite happy staying in it and continuing the,
that's it.
the family trade.
That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
enjoy that, F.
What's the sale and return thing about? Because Dell mentions that quite a bit, doesn't he? In Fools and Horses, like, is that
Well, it's like sale or return, which
sell
means
or return? Okay.
say, yeah, well, the Dell mixes it because say I buy 50 bucks off you,
Yeah.
and then what don't sell, you take back. So
Oh, okay.
I only
Yeah.
purchase from you what I sell. Whereas Dell has got like I think he says sale and return. He sort of turns it into a bit of a con. Um,
Yeah.
when he, it's like when
Isn't that
he,
what he tells the vicar in Frog's Legacy? Sure, doesn't he tell the vicar that or something? He says something like, "Oh, it's on
oh,
the
he says
sale out
about my
turn,"
gaffer.
or
Yeah, he makes out he's working for someone, and he,
yeah, my
someone's
time.
given it a whack. He goes, you did that. Yeah, but yeah, there's sale or return, but I mean that's like when you're
Interesting.
buying on sort of tick sort of thing,
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, I
but
say- I
I
suppose
mean, Lord
Dell's.
knows how they get rid of 4,000 sets of teeth and however many
Oh
gas masks. It's not going to happen, is it?
gosh, yeah. In fact, yeah, isn't it in the musical evening that he actually he holds up the pair of teeth, doesn't he? Because he's like something like when they're looking for the keys.
Yeah.
Sure, there's a
Oh
throwback.
yeah, that's
Right.
true. Yeah.
Sure, there's a throwback to it there, unless I imagine that bit. But yeah,
Yeah. So any
interesting.
other thoughts on that app?
Yeah, just I mean, quite like you say, works very well on radio, doesn't it? Because there's not a lot
Mm,
going on. Frank Thornton's sort of very throwaway part, not a lot going on other than, like I say, a disdainful look. Um, but yeah, give another chance for Harold to try and break free. This time trying to use his loaf, as he says. So yeah,
thwarted.
not overly memorable. There's no kind of massive payoff, is there, or huge set pieces, or I wouldn't even say any particularly overly funny bits. There's some great little lines, but nothing sort of
Mm.
all that memorable. But again, this is early days of the show, isn't it? And it's finding its feet. So yeah,
Yeah, that's what I mean about if I've never watched them in order, series one. I've watched them like in bits here and there, but
yeah,
they're
yeah,
all sort of they all follow on from the offer, don't they?
they
Obviously it
do.
starts with Harold
Yeah,
getting this offer and then wanting to get away and Albert sort of clinging to him, but they're sort of a bit more earnest the first series, how Harold's generally trying to make money.
yeah,
He's sort of desperate really, and he's like,
it
well,
is.
either this is a success or I leave.
Yeah.
It's,
I wonder if
whereas
the plan was to go call every episode like because
yeah,
it's called aren't
the
they? This,
Economist,
would
the diploma.
they just drop it after this, or they just couldn't think of anything else?
One thing I noticed in this though is like Albert he says again about how his dad started the business, and
Yeah,
then we later on work out it was his mum,
yeah. Again, another
Harold's
sort of
grandmother. Whether
another
he's just
sort of
keeping up the
like
pretense to Harold, but
yeah, or just forgotten chronology of
mm.
events. Who knows? Like go back to the naming thing. I'm sure you heard the story, haven't you, about Bottom? How they wanted to call it originally wanted to call it Your Bottom. And then they for the first series they did Bottoms Up, Bottoms Apocalypse,
Smells,
Finger, yeah, Smells. That's it. So every
all
word
that
was supposed,
whole. Yeah.
and they sort of carried it on to some extent, didn't they?
Mm.
Up, Bottoms Up. Um, yeah, Carnival. Don't really work, does it? Some of them
Terror.
lose.
Mm.
Yeah, Terror. So I think they lost it after about series one. But yeah, originally
Yeah, I
was
think
really
it
good.
was like not a great joke that just sort of fizzled out, and it was just
But they wanted people to say, "Oh, did you see Your Bottom, or was it My Bottom? It was either My Bottom or Your Bottom. Did you see Your Bottom?"
yeah.
It's like something to.
I think yeah, sure I've heard Aid talking about that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, but
I've,
no,
I've just mentioning
funny
Aid
enough.
really, really quickly. Aid was, I didn't realize this until I watched, no, not Aid, sorry, Rick. Rick was in line to play a villain in Doctor Who before it came back in 1996.
Really?
Yeah, they were trying to do a
Oh God.
series. No, they were trying to do a special in 1993, which they did do in the end as a crossover with the EastEnders. Um,
Yeah.
remember it. But yeah. Just I was watching a documentary the other night, and Rick Mayall's name came into it, and they said yeah, because it was like he was huge back then, like in the 90s,
Yeah. Oh, it was massive. Do you know
drop
what? I
dead
think
red and stuff. But yeah.
I was listening because he auditioned for Harry Potter as well, didn't he?
Oh, did he?
Yeah, it's a YouTube video of him explaining it. He's in like a trailer and he's
Interesting.
saying about how he never heard of it, but his daughter loved it. So he went to
Right.
this audition and it was for like the part of one of the ghosts, a bit like Headless
Oh
Nick
yeah.
or something.
Oh, I could see him doing that.
And I
Yeah.
think he was, yeah, well, I reckon he would have been good as Gilderoy Lockhart.
Yes.
The one that
Yes.
pretends that he's like, really brilliant at
True.
spells and he's just,
Yeah. You
false.
can imagine Rick delivering those lines, couldn't you?
But
Yeah.
I think he was probably a bit too crude because I think he was making the kids laugh and dicking about. But
Yeah.
yeah, and I don't know if I told you I listened to Ben Elton's audio
You
book.
did, yeah.
It
Oh,
was
it's
it was
interesting.
free to be honest. I wouldn't have paid for it
All
really.
right.
But he says about because he knew Rick almost as well as
Yeah.
Ada, I'd say,
Of
perhaps in
course he
some
would have
ways
done, yeah.
better.
Wrote them so
But
close, didn't
he said that they had that. I can't remember what it was called. It was a sitcom that Rick, he wrote it for Rick, and then they filmed the first, or they rehearsed the pilot.
Oh, the right
Um,
way. Yeah.
that's it, yeah, the right way. And then Rick thought it went well. Ben Elton thought it went well, and then the BBC said
Mm.
no, we can't have Rick Mail in it.
You're joking me. That's
So
mad, isn't
they
it?
dropped him, and Ben Elton had to sort of explain that to Rick. And this was like towards the last few years of his life, and it was
Yeah, I was
that,
gonna
and then
say, yeah,
obviously
you want,
the thing with the bottom series was
yeah.
he'd pulled out, and so I don't think he had a particularly happy last few years, on
No,
a
I think
I
it
don't
was
know. So it was,
all a bit sort of, it's a bit, yeah, a bit of a sad end, wasn't it? Really. But
for
then
his
a lot have said that
outlets.
actually he got sort of him having the accident meant you sort of after that you got another sort of 16 years out of him, um,
Because
not
he
drinking
died, didn't he?
apparently.
He died
So
at the Corbett accident, and then
yeah, 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 that's it. I remember the
came
quad
back
bike
to life.
accident being in the news. It was like sort of,
Mm,
and but then he was
massive.
recovered and he was back. He did that Jonathan Creek within the year. It was like, wow,
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he was Gideon
back
Pryke.
to full health, wasn't he? Yeah, and then did
Yeah,
guest stars Paradisa, didn't he? Not long after that as well.
yeah. Yeah, well, funny enough, I had an email the other day. I applied, for the Rickmail Comedy Festival in Droitwich.
Oh, nice, yeah.
I volunteered for it.
Oh, brilliant.
So
Nice.
yeah, I don't know what they had me doing. Like some of them on the doors of the theatre, or they're helping out
Oh,
in the
that'd be
town,
great.
or
Yeah, nice.
giving out the programs, or
Oh, no,
or
nice one, mate.
marshalling the groupies. But so yeah, I've offered to volunteer for that week in May. But
Oh,
yeah, it
fantastic.
should be a giggle in his
Nice.
hometown. Cool. Right, I've got a little Christmassy quiz
Yeah,
because
lovely. Looking forward to it.
just a
Fantastic.
reminder to the listeners, I put the Party 73 and the final Christmassy episode of Steptoe on our YouTube channel, Step Pod and Son. Um, so these are Christmassy ones, mate.
Okay, yeah.
And okay, so I've got. So the first question, in the Party 1973, what was the name of the hotel in Fuerte de la Velata that Harold has booked? Can you remember the name of the hotel?
Yes. Mirror, Hotel Mirror. Is it Mirror Hotel?
Oh, you're nearly there.
Hotel Mirrors. Oh my gosh. Hotel.
Very close. Hotel Mirror.
Oh my word. I just can't get the last word, last bit of the word.
Oh, I'll give it that. It was Joy. It was the Hotel Miramar.
Miramar. Okay. Yeah, I was
Hotel
thinking
Miramar.
of Sartor or Tartar or something. Mirror. Okay, Mirror. Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
Cheers. Thank you. No, I
it's
appreciate
that
that.
quite snooty couple in there, and
Yes.
there's a bit in that. I don't know if I've missed it or whether it's cut out because it's a bit sort of close to the racial sort of bone, if you
Hmm.
know what I mean. There's a bit where Harold sort of steps away towards the snooty couple, and he
Yeah.
says about he's been learning Spanish, but it's taught by a guy from Pakistan. And he
Right.
talks.
Okay.
Do you remember that bit?
No, I think we talked about this before. There's an uncut version, isn't there? There's the thing, the DVD and a lot of the broadcast versions are cut, but there is an uncut version on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is a good couple of minutes longer. So yeah, no, I don't remember that.
No,
No.
that's that bit. Yeah, it's on YouTube. But
Yeah.
yeah, like you said
Okay.
on the DVDs, because I don't ever remember seeing it. But he just
No.
says, Harold says, "Oh, I've been learning the lingo, Spanish." But
Yeah.
the guy is from Pakistan,
Right.
and it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
a sort of minute or so chat they've got about it. But it was
Interesting.
weird watching it.
Yeah. Maybe
Um,
just cut for timing because maybe it was overspilling.
hmm,
It was already 45 minutes, wasn't it? So maybe it just went a little bit too long. But
yeah. So,
yeah.
question two: Who is the very snooty travel agent who assists him?
Very own Frank Thornton, Captain Peacock Esquire. Yes.
Yeah, he's good at that. I think Harold walks in, he goes, "The dustbin's around the back, sir."
Yeah.
He's just thwarted, and he just.
And there are guard dogs. And just looks at Daryl, sort of keep him out. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's that sort of class thing, isn't it? That you assume that there's no way he's got money, and he
Mm.
to go to this place, but yeah, money maketh the man. Yeah.
Yeah, apparently. So, question three: What does Harold receive from his dad for Christmas?
In the party.
Yeah, well, he says he receives it every Christmas. He says
Oh, every
always the
Christmas.
same.
Oh, yeah. It's right. Let's get this right. A
Think back
pair
to
of
bottom.
socks. Is it pair of socks and pair of boxer shorts? Pair of pants.
Yeah, well, it's actually three handkerchiefs and a pair of wire fronts.
Pair of Y fronts. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's it. Every year
Yeah.
he gets
So
three
not
handkerchiefs.
socks. Sorry, not socks.
No, because you've got the bit with the old
Handkerchiefs.
man like
That's
faking like
right.
he's all
Yeah.
alone and on his own, and then he gives him his present. He's like three handkerchiefs and a pair of wire fronts. Same every year.
Yeah.
Because he
And
goes
I
to
knew
him, how
it
do you
was
know?
pants and Y fronts, but yeah, couldn't remember the bit. But
Yeah, think of Richie with the wire fronts,
yeah, of course, yes.
full of custard. So question four: when the Steptoes make the punch, that lovely drink, what
Oh
do
yeah.
they put it in?
An old Poe from the upstairs under the bed, which they've washed out. Yeah,
That's it. They'll put the old Edgar Allan, the Poe.
yeah.
Would
And
you
similar
drink out of that?
bottom put it in a bathtub, don't they? To bring it down, to bring the bathtub, they
Oh
bring it
God,
down.
yeah, yeah, so, yeah.
Yeah,
Taking the enamel off the bath.
that's it. Yeah. No, I've never had punch, to be honest. No, it's not something
No,
I've
God, no.
ever encountered. I think whenever I've mixed drinks in the past, ended very badly. So yeah, I don't do that
Oh
anymore.
God, yeah. Can't drink it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a good choice.
So question four, when the step oh no, that was question four, sorry.
Sorry.
Question five, when arranging the finances for the upcoming holiday, there is £3 in the bank, £7 in the building society, but can you remember how much was in the swear box?
Oh gosh.
It makes you laugh because it was enough for him to go away on holiday.
Yeah, it's a significant amount, isn't it?
The swear box, yeah. If not, just take a
Uh,
rough guess. And
£76.80.
what, mate? It was £79.80.
Oh,
That was a
I
good
knew the
guess.
80 bit. Weirdly, these things stick in your head. I knew
That
the
yeah, that's
80
why I thought
bit.
I'd put it in there because it's just like
Just thought, oh, wow.
£79.80.
£3 off. Not bad.
That was brilliant. Yeah,
And again, it's the idea, isn't it? That's funnier to say 80 rather than just
yeah,
round it up because actually, I'll throw a few coppers in here and there. But
yeah. If you said 20 quid,
yeah, it's all
it's not
right,
as
but it
funny,
doesn't
is
have
it?
the same impact, doesn't it, as like a specific number that he's actually gone
Yeah.
to the trouble of counting it up. This is how much we've made from swearing.
Oh God, we were just talking about this. So on the next one, question six, when discussing Albert's upbringing, who do they speculate is his real father?
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man. That's it. Yeah,
Yeah, the
yeah.
Muffin Man. Yeah, that's
Was it?
right.
Yeah, because Harold thinks it's like the Lord of the Manor, where
Yes,
um his mum always yeah, it'd be his nan, wouldn't it?
that's right.
Harold's nan worked, and Albert was like, "No, I don't think so," because Mum didn't half cry when the Muffin Man
The
died.
Muffin Man died. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's
And he
it.
says
Isn't it?
Albert's got a flat head, then, doesn't he?
Yeah.
From putting a tray of muffins on there. Occupational genetics.
Again, it's similar with Only Fools. Keep drawing the parallels, don't we? But you got
Yeah,
Joan Trotter sort of obviously having extramarital affair, and Rodney being sort of yeah, the product of
yeah,
and,
illegitimate. Yeah, God love him.
yeah, it's mad, isn't it? Yeah.
I know how many. Do you know what, I wish we'd have counted how many Only Fools references we
Y-
found.
Yeah, because you should do one of what they call them Venn diagrams and just
Oh,
overlap
there'd be hundreds, wouldn't there?
all the things that overlap. It's
So question
suggesting
seven.
that
Oh, sorry, go on, mate. Go on.
sorry, just saying, not suggesting that John Sullivan in any way ripped off
No.
Steptoe, but I think there's definitely inspiration threaded through it, isn't there? I think. So,
Yeah, do you know what? Is there a difference in there? You can tell when something's
yes.
like
Yeah.
borrowed or, stolen from a
Yeah.
show when compared to, he's sort of paying homage to certain things, but
Yeah.
he's taking it in a different direction. And like you said, it doesn't feel stolen, any of it.
No. No, not at
It's
all.
still done brilliantly.
Yeah.
And then question seven, when using a newly installed shower for the first time, what does Albert have in there with him?
Um,
Remember they've had a new shower fitted.
is
I
this
think
Winter's Tale?
Winter's Tale, yeah. Which I should
Yeah.
have said this. Would you? Is that a Christmassy one to you?
Ish, because they're gonna go because he wants to go skiing, doesn't he? So,
Yeah, because you always think of the two Christmas episodes, 73, 74, but A Winter's Tale, I do like that. And I think,
yeah.
I'm sure it was based at Christmas.
Is it his shirt, his clothes? He's put them in there to have a clean, or
Well, it's sort of, he's put, Harold looks in and he sees he's got the washing up in there with him.
Oh, the
So
washing up.
he's
Sorry, I knew it'd be
yeah,
something like dual purpose that he'd be doing in there. So yeah,
yeah.
not
He's like,
just.
well, I'm showering, so I might as well use the water for the washing up. And then
Yeah.
continuing that episode, what is the name of the ski instructor in Obergurgl that Harold gets a bit jealous of? Tough
Oh,
question that, but I thought it'd be good because he mentions him a few
hands. I'm
times.
gonna go hands.
Hans, yeah, spot on.
Is
Proper.
it? All right. It's a bit of a guess, but it's a sort of, again, bit of a stereotypical name for a ski instructor. It's
Yeah, because you got Albert reading out the itinerary for the ski lodge, and he
yeah.
keeps bringing up Hans and the women, and Harold's like, "Stop mentioning Hans."
Oh, brilliant.
And then question 9: how does Harold injure himself, preventing him from going on the skiing holiday at the end of the episode?
Isn't he practicing the skiing in the yard and he falls?
That's it.
Oh,
Yeah, he's got a makeshift slalom in the yard, so he's
yeah.
going from the top of the stable into the
Yeah.
I suppose the doorway of the home, and he goes out there and breaks his leg, doesn't he?
Breaks his leg, that's it.
He's in with his leg in
Yeah.
the plaster, and then so
Oh,
Albert then has to go.
has to go reluctantly. Yeah. As always,
Uh,
comes out, smelling the roses, doesn't he? Yeah.
oh, got well. Then to round it off, question 10 of A Winter's Tale. What advice does Harold begrudgingly offer as Albert is leaving for Obergurgl? So at the end, when he's leaving, what does Harold say to him?
Um,
Because he's a bit worried about him getting injured, so he says, "Do this
uh,
first."
gosh. This is gonna have to be a complete guess. Yeah, I'm not too sure on this. Uh, let's go with
It's to,
put
to
your
do with.
fag out before you start. I don't know.
That'd be good, actually. Yeah, your dog ends.
Yeah,
Well,
dog ends then.
he says about obviously practice first, but he says go out on the piste first.
Oh, right, I love the
First,
piece. Yeah,
and
yeah,
Albert goes, "I will do every single night
yeah. Yeah,
on the
yeah.
piste."
On the piece. Yeah, off piece. Yeah, very
Yeah,
good.
so piste must
Oh, no,
mean
good.
the
I enjoyed that, mate. That was
slope.
good.
Yeah. Oh, that was yeah. I thought it was a bit of a Christmassy one.
Yeah, it was nice. No, fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah, I think you got them all right, didn't you? Apart from one.
Yeah,
That's a good
here
shout.
and there, here and there. A few lucky guesses, I must admit. Like, it's amazing how things just lodge in your brain, though, isn't it? Yeah, you watch stuff so many times, it's clearly gone in and sits there, doesn't it? And yeah, just
Yeah,
waiting
no, it's
for
good. The
the moment when you need to
£79.80
reveal
was
it.
a good shout.
Well, yeah, £3 off. I can't grumble at that too much. So yeah,
40 quid. Cool. Yeah, so we'll have to. So what we do next time, mate? Series 2.
yeah, we can go up to series two. Couple on there. We could do the. What have we not done? I think we've done a couple. We've done musical evening. We've done 65 today, haven't we?
Yeah.
So there's the episode with the French girl, I think. Let's have a
Ah,
look.
Frank Thornton's in that as well, isn't he?
Let's have a look. Yes, that's right.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think he plays the snooty
Series
butler.
two. Is oh no, sorry, no, that's the next. That's in series three. Sorry,
Oh, is that
there's
a la carte? Are you
that's a la
thinking of?
carte. Yeah,
A
so
la
is
carte,
that your
yeah.
horse outside? I'm thinking of. So
Ah, right.
really with what I think we've done that one. Is that your horse outside? Have we done Full House as well? I feel like we've done quite a few of
Yeah,
these.
definitely think
Probably
we
the
did Full House. Yeah.
probably the stepmother and Walla Walla's cats meet that we haven't done. So
Yeah.
so we could do the stepmother maybe.
Yeah, it's quite a poignant one, that.
Burning desire to do another one, but yeah, no, that should be good. Yeah, nice one.
Sounds good. Yeah, and I'll put as much as I can on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, fantastic, fantastic. And I'll see if I can work my magic with a few jingle bells alongside the Steptoe theme. Sure, can't be too hard, can it?
Oh yeah, sounds good. Yeah, see us out our Christmas year. Yeah, you
Yeah,
have to put it on the quiz as well.
yeah, no, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Nice one.
Jingle balls. How's
Jingle.
the MBB pod going, mate?
Yeah, doing all right. Yeah, I've had a little pause for yeah, just been busy, being on and off busy in that, and but yeah, we've just about finished series four. I'm about to get on to series five. So yeah, no, it's yeah, it's enjoyable. It's nice to review them, and fun enough, they keep getting mentioned on UK Gold and stuff, and they're getting replayed on
Mm.
UK Gold. So yeah, it's not a
Yeah,
bad.
do you know what? UK Gold, I used to love It was always on Men Behaving Badly back in the day,
It
wasn't it?
was,
Sort of
yeah.
early
Same with Steptoe.
2000s.
Steptoe was on a lot. I don't know why Steptoe's
Mm,
been dropped. I mean, obviously it's been picked up by That's TV, which is not, I'm not
mm.
complaining at all, but you think UK Gold was slightly higher profile. I mean, maybe in the times we're in, they find it, a bit awkward to show some of the language and
Well, that's the thing with, like we've said this a few times, Steptoe's aged very well, really. When you even
yeah,
some episodes of Rising Damp, you
yeah,
can't really show now, but yeah, you wouldn't
yeah.
have to sort of take much out of
There won't be
Steptoe.
much, and it's more the early ones. The later ones, I think, are
Mm,
much. You could start with series 5 and 6 and so and share those through. And
mm,
yeah, I mean that's where I first was able to watch more and more of them was some UK Gold. So
mm.
yeah, I guess they have so many. I mean, UK Gold is the BBC, isn't it? That's the thing.
Yeah,
UK TV is
yeah.
like BBC's like commercial arm, so it's all the same thing. But I guess they're
It's
just
it's it's
like some.
getting so the companies are getting so small and small. Like with Netflix now, it's just bought Warner
Oh,
Brothers.
just
Um,
terrifying, mate,
and
isn't it?
and Warner
No
Brothers was
choice in choice
massive.
there. You're
So
just gonna
Netflix
have
now
to.
owns that as well, and it's just independent television is fast becoming a thing of the
Yeah,
past.
you're screwed, really, aren't you? If you're a small
Mm.
production company, you've got no chance because Netflix can
Oh God.
finance it, produce it, make it, and show it in one swoop, and you don't have to. There's none of this sort
Mm.
of. So the very best will stay there, and everyone else
Yeah.
doesn't really stand a chance because it's a closed shop, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but then you start getting, like you said, if every company, it's like the BBC, ITV, they've got an
yeah,
agenda and they've got a set of
oh
rules
yeah,
they stick to.
yeah,
So you start ending up with every program's the same. Like a Netflix
true.
documentary, I could write one myself. It's going to have somebody at the
Yeah,
start talking where they don't
yeah.
realize they're being
Talking
filmed
heads.
yet, and
Yeah,
it's like every documentary is the same,
yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
It's
You
like a
just
blueprint.
you just get basically punched out television, isn't it? Really, like, but
Mm,
yes, it's just kind of churned out. Channel 5 do it a lot now. They take
yeah,
a lot of sitcoms, whatever, and just get loads of people to talk about it, and you got a 2 hour show, and
yeah.
again, there's nothing bad about it, but it's all just the same sort of sound
Mm,
bites you're hearing over and over again, isn't it? And yeah, no one's willing to take a risk really anymore, are they? I think that's a shame
sadly.
because when Netflix started, some of the original stuff they were doing was pretty good.
Yeah, it was groundbreaking, really. Yeah, it was very different, but
Like you say now, it's all just, well, we know this works, so let's rinse and repeat. And
but
yeah,
that's it. Again, like it's work. They know like you said, what makes money, so they just keep doing the
yep,
same thing.
yep.
But then, like things like Steptoe wouldn't have started really because they
No,
didn't know it was
no,
going to
that's
make
it.
money, so they,
What
willing
was
to
you'd
take
have
a
you
chance.
back in those days? Was it Tom Sloan or whoever who kind
Hmm.
of commissions Galton and Simpson? It was
Yeah.
one person really, and these days you'd have a whole panel of people, and always got to pass
Oh
this,
God.
have this, and it's got to fit this demograph or whatever. Uh,
Yeah, that's true, innit?
even stuff like the way Doctor Who has gone. Like, yeah, it's just such a different show. And all right, you can dress it up and say it's the show changes all the time, but yeah, I don't know. It's been through so many radical changes in the last 10 years. Now doesn't know where to go. It kind of like, well,
Mm,
maybe just stick to what worked, and it'd be successful. But yeah.
yeah.
But anyway, what do I know, mate? I'm just just
Yeah, no,
grunting.
we've had our rant. I feel a bit better.
Yeah.
Happy Christmas, by the way.
Merry Christmas,
But
everyone. Yeah, yeah,
But,
yeah.
but
Nice
that's
one.
it. Are there
Yeah.
any Christmassy specials this year that you're going to watch, or new
There's
ones?
the Here We Go New Year special. So I'll watch
Oh,
that.
is it? All right, I'll be watching
Premise
that. Yeah.
sounds the premise sounds amazing. I'll just give you a little bit of a teaser premise. So the dad, I forget his name, wants to wants to take the family away for New Year, but apparently he takes them to a place that looks exactly like the house they already live in. So hires this house,
Uh,
and it's exactly
uh,
this. So just that idea, I love that. I just thought that was going to be so funny.
have a break, a change.
Yeah, I was going to basically move about 3 streets away, but
Oh God. Oh God.
yeah,
It reminds me of that the Peter Kay. He was saying he had a friend who worked for Bolton Fish Market, and
yeah,
he went out. He booked a mystery tour coach, so it was his one
yeah.
day off. He got on a mystery tour coach, and the coach went to Bolton Fish Market. So in the end, he started doing a shift. He just got back on the
Oh, I
store.
never
He's
heard
got-
that one. Oh, that's
Yeah, it was brilliant. As Peter Kay said about it. Yeah, he just
oh my
he was like,
gosh.
"Oh, what are the odds? A mystery tour."
Yeah,
Just went back to work.
As well, yeah, I'm here.
But thanks for listening, guys. Hopefully, we'll be back soon.
Merry Christmas, everyone, and take care. Cheers.
Hi, this is Susanna Corbett. Thanks for downloading Stepod and Son.
Hello and welcome to Steptoe and Son, the podcast based at Mews Cottage, 26A, Aldrum Lane, Shepherd's Bush. This is the home of the world's most famous rag and bowmen, or as Harold would say,
Salvage recovery operative.
my name's Darren.
And I'm his co-host Si, also known as 2 of the 3 Comedians podcast that we co-host along with the amazing Tom from 1 Foot in the Podcast.
We hope you enjoy listening. Please check out the pod on Spotify, Insta, Twitter and all other platforms.